time to do a little detail painting inside the engine bay. You can see there's some cables and cords attached to the top side of the fender wells and the firewall, front side of the firewall there. So I'm gonna hand brush that with a 5/0 paintbrush, and I'm using Tamiya X18 semi-gloss black, and I've got the Tamiya X20A for the acrylics with a little bit of their paint retarder added to it as well. Makes it a little easier for brush painting when you're using that. And I'm not gonna mask off those cords, cables. I'm just gonna do it freehand and hope for the best. I probably won't do these very shallow relief. I don't know if you can see them or not. Yeah, these molded in wires are very shallow, as well as this one going across the top there. Now back here in this corner it's a little bit more pronounced, as is this one on this side is very shallow, making it near impossible to brush paint that without getting it all over where you don't want paint. But I'm going to do what I can. Alright, let's wet the tip. Get a little bit, oops, sorry. Bumped you with my visor. And hopefully, let's see, let's get this one on the back of the firewall first. Wow, I don't know. Might have cleaned off too much of my tip already. Yeah, you know, we're not perfect. I don't know, that actually won't look too bad. By the time everything gets dirtied up underneath the hood, this won't look as bad as it does now. Okay, there's something. Let's see, I'm going to clean off my brush. There's a couple of spots we're going to do with some titanium silver for the brackets. So we'll kind of clean off the brush a little bit and hit those next. All right, now I've got Tamiya X32 titanium silver, and that's what I'm going to use to hit the mounting brackets that hold these wires and cables into place. So again, we'll wet our brush, get a little bit on our tip, and go in here and just touch. Okay, I'm happy with that. Like I said, once this goes into place, you know, it surrounds the engine, gets dirtied up, that's not going to look too bad. And of course there's components I still have to paint to go in there. Battery, windshield washer fluid container, the radiator overflow. So there's a few things to go in there yet to help add to the realism. All right, most of the major painting on the body is done, except the reference I'm working from, which this won't be an exact match to, but the reference I'm working from has some multicolored trim stripes that go down the side of the truck from front to back on each side. The one I'm looking at for reference is 3 color bands. There's orange at the bottom, and then red in the middle, and then it looks like a brown on the top, and it's actually surrounded by a black thin pinstripe all the way around. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to tackle that yet, but I'm going to start masking it off.